Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Neo Racing League is back once again up towards the line. Just got to get the right traction as we go up towards the line, and the Soda does so. Do they go faster? They do. They go to P5, but not close enough to Jake Hydronics to beat them. There's a couple more drivers yet to set a faster time. The Healer, 3 tenths up. They could potentially jump Jake Hydronics and maybe even Alex Carrigo in this final sector if they can get the times necessary. As we go into the banking, through the penultimate corner, goes to the mystery machine, up towards the final corner now, just breaking through the 50-meter board and up towards the line. Cooley goes fourth actually with a 10.1 themselves, 300s quicker than J Hydronics. The Healer goes 10.1 themselves, 3 drivers within a tenth of each other, but Cooley beats out J Hydronics and then the Healer. 5 red lights for the Dutch Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Alfred gets a decent start, but Kevin Cow gets an even better start and flies off the line to take the lead straight off the back. As we go through into the first corner, and that is a very decent job there from Alfred, from Kevin Cow, and flies by. Alfred keeps it into P2 ahead of J Hydronics and Alex Carrigo. Meanwhile, diving up the inside, it's Formula Leon on the Healer in P7 to go to P6. Bit of contact there on exit. Formula Leon and the Healer have made contact, and the Healer has gone round, and that has sent the Sauber to the back of the grid. Formula Leon up to P6, but the Healer is right down the order. It's been a hectic start through this first phase of the race. Meanwhile, Funny Wayban, Passive Zeus going side by side. Passive Zeus started in P13. Funny Wayban managed to just hold him off in the meantime. He goes on the grass and just about keeps that one on tight line. Meanwhile, Marchmeister is going to have to go to the inside and take avoiding action on Passive Zeus as he rejoined, managing to just about do so. Sluzzcard is going to have to fight Funny Wayban into the hairpin, and Funny Wayban manages to get up to P8. Sluzzcard trying to make the defence, but cannot do anything about it. What a chaotic first lap.
Bit of breathing room to his teammate, J Hydronics.
Massive off there, but Cooley's out the race. He was fighting contra Soda 368, and that Mercedes is completely gone, causing a virtual safety car. The Mercedes not even getting an opportunity to get to the end of lap 2. Like you say, that other DRS zone to into turn, what is now turn 5? Yes, turn 5. On this layout. Meanwhile, there's a bit of a moment there for Kevin Cow. Alfred and Kevin Cow get into a bit of contact there. Alfred trying to go around the outside of turn 3 into turn 4, makes the move stick as the Red Bull starts to have some issues now on those soft tyres. Can they make any sort of move back on Alfred? Not quite. J Hydronics is trying to make a move around the outside of turn 5, but cannot quite make the move stick and tries to go up the inside again. The Ferrari trying to get desperately by because Alfred might start stomping away now.
They're about 3 tenths apart now. Gaining, using the using the DRS up the inside, and through goes Formula Leon, completely clear before the braking zone, and then the Ferrari looks to get caught out a little bit and normally goes into the straight into the back of him, but it looks like Formula Leon's got this sorted for now.
Was unable to do so. Are they going to be able to do so here? Never mind. Someone who is able to make a move is Marchmaster up the inside into turn 5. Are they going to make the move stick into turn 6? They're going to have the outside line, but the Red Bull is going to cover it off. Switch back there from the Aston Martin to Marchmaster. Tries to make the move stick into turn 7. He does. Funny Wayback goes through. Contact between the Red Bull and the Papaya car, but the McLaren of Funny Wayback continues on. Alex Carrigo gets through. Sluz Khan in down to P7. Bit of a back end loss there from the Red Bull, but there's got to be frustration building from these drivers who'll be sat behind the Red Bull for a number of laps. Sluz Khan almost goes into the back of Alex Carrigo, who has damage now due to all that tie up. He has to try and defend. He can't do much. He comes into the pit lane. Is that amount of damage? Contact! He's called the wheel, and now has caused a safety car. He looks to be waiting now until the line.
He's waiting to the line.
Yeah, he's waiting that little bit longer.
Not a bad idea, to be honest.
And he's gone now right before the line, so then it can the drivers in front don't quite have enough time to get themselves together. Slipstream for J Hydronics, side by side action between the McLaren and Funny Wayban and Marchmeister. Kevin Cow. Funny Wayban has got off the circuit. That's now Marchmeister through for P5. Funny Wayban goes back into the fence, manages to defend that just from the Aston Martin, but Funny Wayban almost losing out on a position there. Meanwhile, Formula Leon is going to go to the inside into turn 5. Can he make the move stick? No. J Hydronics breaks that a little bit later, but Formula Leon could cut back underneath, not quite into turn 6. but that has allowed Alfred that little bit of a gap. 8/10 is the margin, and at the moment, that Sauber managing to just about get away cleanly, not get too much pressure from behind. Meanwhile, Passive Zeus and the Red Bull Suzcard are both round, and Passive Zeus is out of the race. That's a double Mercedes DNF now. Good, very good run there, and that could be enough. J Hydronics fast enough for the race. Here comes the Ferrari up the inside into the first corner, go through the banking, makes the move stick before the braking point. Excellent stuff there and commitment from the Ferrari. Alfred having very good whereabouts as well to know where J Hydronics was going to put the car, and that leaves the Ferrari with a lead, but not for long, because he goes onto the grass, potentially botting the lead almost instantaneously as Alfred goes around the outside to complete the move. The grass on J Hydronics' tyres will ultimately hamper him because he could not get quite the braking on the into turn 5, and Alfred just swooped around the outside to take the lead.
3 cars into each other. 3 cars have just gone into each other around turn 6. There's a contact between Marchmeister, Kevin Cow, and Constant Soda, all of them ending up in the gravel trap.
4-way fight for P5, including Sluscard, who I didn't realise was there. Around the outside goes Marchmeister. Same with Kevin Cow, trying to make a move stick, not quite, as the healer manages to dive back up the inside to keep P5. That is decently done. Bit of contact there, but at the moment, managing to just about keep it clean enough. Damage there between the Red Bulls as they make contact. Marchmeister to the inside, gets on the grass there, he does, as he goes into turn 5. He manages to get the move stuck. Full safety car, what is that caused by? I think that might be no, because he was on old medium, so it must have just been pitting, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there. We're going to see as they go round the final corner. They're going to warm up their tyres that last bit of time. But Formula Leon does exactly what Alfred done on the first safety car restart, and does so and catches Alfred a little bit off guard there, because J Hydraulics is right on the back of the Sauber as we go into the first braking point. And Formula Leon is going to have to do some absolute harsh defensive. It's up the inside goes Alfred, not quite. He will have to try and get it to the inside as they get a cut back now. Formula Leon doesn't quite have the exit they would have wanted, but Alfred is going to be right up the back of Alpine, and up the inside and around the outside goes the Ferrari and the Sauber. To the lead goes Alfred. To P2 could go J Hydronics, but Formula Leon to the outside. There's a Aston Martin is off the road, but J Hydronics moves to P2. Formula Leon down to P3. Marchmeister has gone down to P8, going off the circuit there. I wonder if there was some contact on that bit. Goes off the circuit, goes funny wave band now. Contact between loads of drivers behind, and that has ultimately cost some people like Sluscard, who's ultimately ended up with damage. Funny way back, diving up the inside of Kevin Cow. To P4 they will go, but can they make the move stick? As we go off onto the circuit, onto the grass they all go. The healer moves up to P4. Kevin Cow has potentially got damage. Funny way back definitely has damage after all that, and now is absolute chaos further down the order, and has completely changed the running in just a single lap. Start on pole, has led the race for quite a while this time, hasn't really gave anyone an inch, and will go round the final corner to take the win for the Dutch Grand Prix in the Racing League. Round 6 is Alfred with the fastest lap as well. J Hydronics comes home P2.
Statement.
That is a statement there from the Sauber. Takes victory, beats J Hydronics by into P2. Formula Leon rounds out that podium.
And Alfred in the kick Sauber was the one who registered the victory ahead of J Hydronics in second and Formula Leon once again in third, but this time in heartbreaking fashion. It would be a Dane in first and a Dane in fourth, as well as the healers took that fourth place home, and the 2 stake kick Saubers doing very well. Marchmeister in 5th place in the Aston Martin, and 6th and 7th for the 2 Red Bulls, 8th for Funny Wave Band, 9th for Blown Smokos, and Constant Soda DNFing, but still being classified, well, not classified, but in the top 10 nonetheless, Speed Queen. Of course, with the lead of the championship still, but with the fact that she's left the league, it's not looking positive for her title charge. Formula Leon in 2nd place, Alex Carragoat in 3rd. Formula Leon just jumping the Ferrari who DNF'd by just the 1 point. ART Optic also left, and Alfred just the 1 point behind him now as he starts his championship push. J Hydronics 6th, just the 3 points behind Alfred, and Garrigator 7th. Kevin Cal, Marchmeister and Shoot Fizz round out the top 10. And it's Funny Wave Band joint 10th in 11th with Al George of 12th. The Healers after his debut in 13th, Extreme Enigma 14th, and Sluskan 15th, then Vakuli, Bell, Blown Smokos, JPS and Keon Marshall rounding out the 20. And Red Bull jumped past Haas by just the 1 point in the Constructors' Championship, courtesy of Sluskan and Kevin Cal doing pretty decently in that race, and no points for the Haas team. Alpine 3rd, Sauber 4th, VCarb 5th, Aston Martin jumping Mercedes and McLaren, Ferrari in 9th, and Williams still yet to get off the mark.